Abraham Lincoln said, "When the world wearies and society begins to fail, there is always the gardening." Hi, I'm Lindsay, and I'm going to tell you how to grow your own vegetables with home gardening. Gardening has always been known to calm the mind and soul. And according to the National Garden Association, 35% of all households in America, that's 42 million homes, are growing their own food. Vegetable gardening is not only therapeutic, but is also beneficial to personal health and finance. I like to consider myself a pretty good gardener. However, that didn't come without my fair share of vegetable-less gardens. So every time my garden would fail, I'd go to my local nursery and research on how to improve my garden. I've gotten to the point now where I can produce about $150 worth of vegetables and herbs in one season. So I'm going to tell you how you too can save a lot of money by building your own vegetable garden, which is 5 simple steps. Step 1 is determining which crops will be successful in your area and the proper times to plant. You want to be sure to recognize which USDA plant hardiness zone you are located in. The United States Department of Agriculture makes it very easy to know which zone you are located in. The majority of Georgia is located in zones 6, 7, and 8. So for example, bell peppers, broccoli, onions, pumpkins, tomatoes, and corn are all theoretically guaranteed by the USDA to be successful in our area. Determining when to plant the seeds can be as easy as looking at the seed packet. Most seed packets are conveniently designed to tell you exactly when to plant that certain vegetable. So for the tomato, which is in Georgia, which is located in red, you want to plant the tomato in March to May. Most hardy vegetables, like the onions and carrots, you'll want to plant in early spring through late summer. Leafy greens you'll want to plant in late summer to early fall. Now that you've had a better understanding of USDA zone and when to plant certain vegetables, step 2 is to build your actual garden. All vegetables need a stable environment. The bed type is very important to the success of the crops. Raised beds are most common in Georgia. You want to build your bed 6 to 12 inches high, your choice of length, and an arm's length of width. You'll want to make sure the soil quality is up to par. Because of our thick red clay in Georgia, raised beds allow for proper aeration of the roots. You'll want to choose the soil with plenty of mineral and organic matter when you're buying soil to fill your bed. Location, location, location of where you plant your bed is very important. You want to place it where it gets most light, and if possible, place it close to the home for easier watering and a better chance for retention. Now that you've built your bed and picked out your crops, step 3 is when you can finally plant your seeds. Direct sowing is when you directly place your seeds in the garden. You want to make a small hole, no larger than a pencil, 3 inches into the ground, place 2 to 3 seeds in the hole, and cover lightly. Transplanting your seeds requires an indoor growing period and a growing kit. This is typically more complicated and involved. This is a typical growing kit. You'll place 2 to 3 seeds in each pod, and when they've sprouted and the roots have completely filled up the pod, you simply remove the pod and place it in your outdoor garden. They typically require more attention and care, and experts would recommend buying them half-grown at your nursery. And that's your other option. You can always go to your home improvement store and buy your crops half-grown. You've planted your vegetables, the hard part is over. Step 4 is simply nurturing your new crops. Every plant, not just vegetables, need adequate water. Vegetables typically require 1 to 2 weekly waterings, and if it doesn't rain, you need to manually do it yourself. According to Georgia Organics, proper fertilization is the key to successful gardening. Organic compost is the simplest and most cost-effective way to fertilize your garden. This is a complicated compost pile, and if you want to, you can just put it into your ground. You want to fill it with any of these products and mix your compost weekly, and when your compost is decomposed, simply mix it with your soil in your bed, and you've now fertilized your garden for free. You've planted your vegetables, and they've been nurtured to full ripeness. Step 5 is the fruit of your labors, harvesting. Above ground plants will be visibly vibrant in color and hardy looking. They approximately take 2 to 3 months to reach full ripeness. For underground vegetables, I recommend researching that specific vegetable to know when it reaches full ripeness. Trial and error is inevitable. But for example, the carrot shoulder, which is the part that sticks out of the ground, will be 1 to 1.5 inches in width when ready to be harvested. Congratulations, you are now a professional gardener. Well, almost. Just like any other skill, it takes practice. My best advice is to start small, but hopefully with these steps: 1, choosing the seed; 2, building the perfect garden; 3, planting your seeds; 4, nurturing your crops; and 5, harvesting, you too can become part of the 42 million homes who are saving money and de-stressing all at the same time. Thank you.